はい、山本です。夜に行くアロー続き、キャンペーンモードやっていきます。ということで、なんか陸のやつはガーっていって、これ、ドイツ軍のレオパルト来たんだけど、大量に破壊されてしまうと、爆撃で。で、ミラー参謀長官みたいなのが起こってる。次はちょっと、戻ってこの海軍ルートだと思うんで、海兵なんとか真っ白で読めねえ。
The Latvian National Armed Forces are focusing their defense around the capital city and are in dire need of any help we can send them. The Marine Expeditionary Unit that seized Baltisk is now sailing to Riga, and I've been reassigned to lead this new task force. A privilege which, of course, is not a dick move from Miller to cast me out as far away as possible from the front, where we can have a real chance of kicking some Russian ass and keeping all the credit for himself. No, it certainly isn't. What the hell?
4Z skimming boaties inbound north, sir. Vector 205, straight at us. They're coming fast. Vampire, missiles detected.
Action stations!
General, what's your status?
I'm fine. Just a few scratches. Nothing to write home about.
What's the status of your ships?
Our escort destroyer has been sent to the bottom. They've sustained multiple hits and went down with all hands before we could do anything. The carrier didn't get hit directly, but has received a lot of shrapnel. Many airframes that were on deck are badly damaged. We have several ongoing fires and casualties, including my second in command. We won't be able to sustain another attack like that, and I'm sure those Tupolevs are already rearming to come back and finish us. I set course to Klaipeda. It's the nearest deep-sea harbor. We'll blend in with the cargo ship and carry out repairs there.
Yeah, good idea. Stay there and don't move. It seems that wherever I send you, things go to shit. So best to keep the phenomenon localized.
Fuck you, Miller.
Commander, jump in the first helicopter and see what you can do to salvage the situation.
Be careful, General. Our latest troops indicate fighting between Russian troops arrived from Kaliningrad and the local Lithuanian troops within the city.
Understood. Bend it out.
海に潜伏せよ、船舶を防衛せよ。現地の抵抗勢力を支援せよ。
Commander, you're here. We're in deep shit. Our targeting radar's been hit. Our anti-missile defenses are down. Another attack from their planes, and we're done for. We're heading to the middle of the harbor to blend in with all those cargo ships. We need cover from your aircraft.
Wait a minute. 空母を守るエアーしかない。空軍だけ。
Our FA-18Cs are equipped with air-to-air missiles, including the latest long-range gunslingers. Enemy fast movers detected. Could be supersonic bombers or fighters. Hard to tell. Stay sharp.
Yellow Jacket standing by.
Proceeding is frag. New course
お
set.
前を守れ。
Inbound. Yellow jacket copies. New bearing set. I'm hit! I'm hit! I'm hit! Line of coordinates. The bug is in the air.
地上戦まだか。
Enemy contact on our screens. They're flying low and slow. Must be Sukhoi 25 attack aircraft. Intercept them before they reach us, Commander. Hornet copies.
新しいのさせる。ちょっと待って、死ぬ。
We're taking damage, Commander. Turning to new heading. Changing course.
一気に出さん方がいいかもな、これ。
Another wave of planes incoming. Shoot them down before they reach us. Harrier here. Send traffic. Over. Roger, flying there. Yellow jacket armed and ready. New course set. Hornet ready. Hornet standing by. Roger that. Hornet mission ready. Line of coordinates. Yellow jacket armed and ready. We're halfway there. Keep your fighters loitering, Commander. Harrier. Sukhoi 24 bombers heading our way. We're target practice for them. Shoot them down. Standing by. Proceeding is frag. Leaping heap here. Back to home plate. Inbound. Flight plan updated. Harrier ready. A wave of helicopters is approaching. Slower aircraft like Harriers, equipped with short-range infrared missiles, are best suited to take them down. Using fast jets against helicopters forces them to maneuver dangerously close to the ground, increasing the risk of a crash, especially with the afterburners engaged.
New heading set.
Our ship's gonna have more holes than Swiss cheese! We're almost there! Don't let us down now! Keep patrolling!
Hornet ready. Time to bug out.
Another wave of planes incoming! Shoot them down before they reach us!
New bearing set. Jump jet standing by. Turning to new heading. Harrier standing by.
Back, this thing's not a ship anymore! It's a floating strainer! We're leaking like crazy!
Hornet standing by.
All right, let's dock here. We'll need to stay for a while to carry out repairs. In the meantime, let's assist the Lithuanians in repelling the Russian assault on the city. The enemy has penetrated deep into the city, aiming to divide Lithuanian forces and neutralize them one section at a time. It's a classic urban warfare tactic for securing a city. Let's push them back beyond the outskirts by retaking control of these 3 key crossroads. Use your strike planes to support the ground forces in their progression.
Already there. Roger, moving out. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Copy, relocating. Moving under radar. Flying to coordinates. All bullet catchers, disembark! You'd be blind without us. All walking sandbags, jump out! Air defense, standing by. Viper at your command. Viper. Maximum power. Line there now. Lab standing by.
First crossroad secured. That's a good start, Commander. The Lithuanians will occupy it. Continue your progression.
Troop transport reporting in. Roger. We're on the move.
あ、攻撃してるわ、サルター。
Pedal to the metal, driver. Moving there now. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Already there. Lab at your command, sir. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Roger. Moving out. There's a gun in here.
もう3つやろ。
No time to lose.
AH-1 reporting in. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Marines Force Recon at your command. Master warning. We've been hit. Master caution. Punch it. Full speed.
Copy. We're moving in silence.
待って、お前らは
Give me a target.
ATGM carrier ready. Troop transport reporting in. Everybody out.
We're not afraid of the distance.
Heavy cab ready to roll.
Snipers here.
Knock knock. Lab here. We're combat ready. Moving out. Heavy weapons here. Pedal to the metal. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Copy. Relocating. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Solid copy. Moving out. Anti-armor vehicles at your command. Personal carrier ready. M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. ATGM carrier ready for combat. Someone after a ride? Chopper hit. We need to pull out. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Pedal to the metal. Roger. We're on the move. Moving out. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Personal carrier here. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Troop transport ready. Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Lab standing by. Pedal to the metal.
Viper here.
Our vehicle can't take much more of it. ATGM carrier in combat. Requesting orders. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Lab, waiting orders. Roger. We're on the move.
The venom is in the air. Dogs on the deck. Nap of the Earth flight.
Get out in 10 seconds. Not 10 fucking minutes. Our vehicle has been hit. Need repairs. I'll be engaged in combat.
Chopper hit. Controls are shaking.
Everyone, dismount. Armored transport, ready. Vehicle status is red. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Weapons jammed in combat, awaiting command.
Troop transport taking fire.
Marines here, we're in combat. Swift, silent, deadly. Special forces reporting. We got casualties.
Roger. Moving out. Driver, move out. Moving there now.
Pero...
Pedal to the metal. Anti-tank vehicle standing by.
Chopper hit. Venom is mission ready.
Troop transport standing by. Armored transport reporting in. Get your asses out of my vehicle. Personal carrier under fire. Hit. What are you waiting for? Drive. copy. Relocating. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. All asses dismount! Troop transport reporting in. Unass, everybody! M1 Abrams ready for action. Heavy cap ready to rumble.
Venom here. Deploying troops.
Welcome to the Missile Age, punks!
Venom reporting in. Putting troops on the floor. Flying low. Get out! Go, go, go! Putting chalk on the ground.
Tanks are dead. We're in the Missile Age now.
Heading there. Venom.
Marines!
Troop transport ready. Personal carrier here. Passes out. Popping smoke.
Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
Vehicle day. Requesting maintenance.
Go, go, go! Heavy weapons team under fire! Force Recon here. Marines here! We're in combat! Move your asses! Get covered! Move to that building! Move your fucking asses!
Venom ready.
Abrams ready to roll.
Venom standing by.
Weapons team ready. Hoorah! Marines in combat, requesting orders! Force Recon standing by.
Second crossroad secured. Good. Keep up the pace.
Once a Marine, always a Marine! Force Recon ready. Hoorah! Regroup and move up!
Smoke screen.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Anti-tank here.
Helicopter status is red.
Forcon standing by. Forcon here. Marching keeps us fit.
We've been hit. Master warning.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
U.S. Marine, ready for duty. Marines Force Recon here. Send traffic.
Roger. Moving out. moving to shooting position. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Copy. Relocating. Someone call for a cab?
U.S. Marines, ready for combat. On ass, we're moving. Marines, standing by.
Lab standing by. Anti-armor, here! Personal carrier ready! Everybody out! Lab, reporting in! Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Armored transport, ready! Roger. Moving out. Troop transport, ready! All trench monkeys, dismount!
Sniper team, standing by. Here's our new nest.
Armored transport, standing by. Someone call for a cab? Troop transport in combat! Solid copy. Heading back to FOB. Roger. We're on the move.
Marines at your command, sir.
Everyone, dismount!
Venom. Staying low. Everybody out.
Personal carrier here. Troop transport reporting in.
Marines at your orders, sir. Force recon ready.
Lab, awaiting order. Heavy cav is on the field. Moving as ordered.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Already there. Moving there now. Moving out. Moving there now. Armored transport reporting in. We've been hit. Lab ready for combat. Lab here. Go ahead. Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Establish a base of fire in that building.
Venom at your command. You know we flight. Magic carpet ride is over.
Smoke screen deployed.
どうしよう落とせってさっき疲れ
Snipers ready. Perfect spot for sniping. Weapons team at your command, sir. On our way. Quickly now. I love big guns.
ATGM carrier, standing by. Smoke deployed. Make way. Roger, moving out.
You like big guns too?
Lab here. Combat ready.
Swift, silent, deadly. All hands!
Helicopter damage. Request immediate. Viper here. Heading there. New flight plan received.
Force recon standing by.
Maximum power. Lab ready. Our tank got hit. Evaluating damage.
Force recon here. Double dogs here.
Someone asked for a ride? Lab ready for combat.
Marines!
Anti-tank vehicle standing by. Abrams here. We're in combat. Let's run them over. Viper at your command. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Vehicle heavily damaged. Need maintenance. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Flying there.
Weapons team standing by. Get your gear, we're moving out! U.S. Marine, ready for duty. U.S. Marine, hoorah! Marines at your command, sir. Look alive! I want a base of fire in that building!
ATGM carrier, ready for action.
Marines in combat, send your orders! Double dogs here. U.S. Marine, ready for combat. Move, move, move!
Personal carrier ready. Get your asses out of my vehicle. Venom reporting in.
Third crossroad secured. Finally! The Russian troops have been repelled. They are beaten down and won't be able to counterattack unless they receive reinforcements. Thanks for your help, Commander. I really thought we were done for.
景白かったら分からん。
The Lithuanians have been forced to fall back behind the Nemunas River and abandon the key city of Kaunas. The road to Klaipeda is now wide open for the Russians. Their convoys are already rushing toward the sea to link up with their troops routing from Kaliningrad and re-establish a cohesive front line.
Their hasty movement and the large distance they need to cover means they can't officially protect the entire road. It's an opportunity to strike their supply line. The 101st Airborne Division, specializing in helicopter assaults, has been airlifted to Poland, and its first elements will be operational in a few hours. Buckle up, Commander. You will be leading the charge today. We are tracking the movement of their troops with satellite imagery and have determined the most likely junction point for their troops. We will strike right there and make sure they will never link up nor reach their destinations.
Fighting enemies coming from two different directions at once is not an advantageous situation. We're basically placing ourselves in a pincer configuration. We'll use the mobility of our helicopters to take the initiative and strike each enemy group alternatively rather than fighting them all at once.
Do as you wish. I'll let you handle the tactical details with the commander.
Williams, よろしく頼むぜ。
Let's establish a forward arming and refueling point in this village, Commander. It's located in between the two roads used by the enemy, so we'll be able to strike wherever we want, rapidly.
Pasó a Heli. ¿Detalle? うるさいね。
Apache gunship.
We're in contact with local civilians ready to help us. They will be informing us of enemy movements. Human intelligence still has its use, as you can see. This train station is the furthest defensive position of the Russians. They unload their equipment from trains here and form convoys they send in the direction of Klaipeda. It's heavily defended, so don't try to attack head-on. All we have to do is wait for the convoys to leave and attack them on the road with our helicopters. We have visual confirmation of a military convoy leaving the train station area and heading to Klaipeda. Go give them a warm welcome, Commander.
Apache standing by. Flying NOE. Apache awaiting mission. Flight plan updated.
Kiowa is on the warpath. Treetop level, roger. Kiowa ready. New flight path set.
こう渡ってくんのかな。これできるだけもうヘリを出すとこしかない。
Kiowa reporting
こ
in.
うなさそうだ。
New flight plan received.
こう来そう。
A convoy moving in the direction of Klaipeda is about to leave the AO, Commander.
Apache is combat ready. Full power. Heading there. New heading set.
Kiowa here.
Apache reporting in.
もしかしてこ
Kiowa awaiting mission.
マジか。もしかしてこっち行ったらあかんよっていうやつか。それは聞いてねえぞ。来ると思うじゃん、こんな構えて。ほら。
Apache copies.
My heli took a hit. Controls are shaking.
A convoy has exited the AO. Should I remind you why we are here, Commander? Another civilian informer contacted us. He positioned himself near the road coming from Kaliningrad.
わかるかボケ。
We are tracking the movement of their troops with satellite imagery, and
Let's establish a forward arming and refueling point in this village, Commander. It's located in between the two roads used by the enemy, so we'll be able to strike wherever we want, rapidly.
Apache at your
we're in
command.
contact with local civilians ready to help us. They will be informing us of enemy movements. Human intelligence still has its use, as you can see. This train station is the furthest defensive position of the Russians. They unload their equipment from trains here and form convoys they send in the direction of Klaipeda. It's heavily defended, so don't try to attack head-on. All we have to do is wait for the convoys to leave and attack them on the road with our helicopters. We have visual confirmation of a military convoy leaving the train station area and heading to Klaipeda. Go give them a warm welcome, Commander.
これなんか地味っぽいな。
Apache ready for combat. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Flight path updated.
A convoy moving in the direction of Klaipeda is about to leave the AO, Commander.
Apache here.
Coordinates received.
Don't forget to rearm and repair your helicopters at the FARP.
Recon heli here. Flight plan confirmed.
Another civilian informer contacted us. He positioned himself near the road coming from Kaliningrad. He gave us a visual confirmation of battle-worn troops retreating from Kaliningrad. Don't let them slip away.
Flying there now. Already there.
Apache is combat ready. Apache on the warpath. Apache reporting in. Apache standing by.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Apache gunship. Apache awaiting mission. New flight plan received.
Recon heli at your command. Heading there now.
Apache copies. High and fast.
Kiowa standing by. Recon heli here. Switching altitude. Thrusting forward. Kiowa is mission
The
ready.
next convoy coming from the train station has been spotted.
there.
These are only light trucks. Nothing rocket pods and guns can't handle.
Kiowa
So far,
is
so
on the
good,
warpath.
Commander. Let's hope it continues that way.
マジか、両方か。
Apache at your command.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Apache gunship. Apache copies. Apache ready for combat. Apache awaiting mission. Heading there. Heading there. Apache on the warpath. Full power. Apache here. Apache standing by. Apache reporting in.
The group of retreating troops coming from Kaliningrad has been destroyed. Time to rearm the helicopters.
Apache is combat
Great
ready.
job, Commander. If you destroy them fast enough, they won't have time to report the attack to their HQ, and they'll continue to send more convoys in our direction.
Oh no! Looks like I jinxed it! Enemy fighter spotted!
Flying to coordinates.
I was sure they'd react that way. I'm sending in an F-22 Raptor to help you out.
Roger Wilco. Flight
Watch
plan
out! This
confirmed.
convoy is leaving the AO, Commander!
Recon heli at your command.
Apache at your command. Flying to coordinates.
Look at that. One bogey
Kiowa
down.
here.
Damn! They have heavy SAMs covering the airspace. Abort! Return to base!
Our jet has been shot down! The Raptors can be called in as reinforcements, Commander. But you should find and destroy this long-range anti-air position first. Our fighters can't properly cover our helicopters as long as it stays here.
I'm sure there will be more enemy air patrols, so be careful. The sooner you get rid of that AA position, the better.
New heading set. Apache here.
Helicopter damage. We need to pull out.
Apache reporting in. Apache awaiting mission.
Kiowa reporting in.
アパッチなんて使ってるよ、ないの。
The convoy coming from the train station has been destroyed. Good job, Commander.
Apache ready for combat.
They're trying to escape, Commander. Go get them!
Yo.
Apache copies.
Recon heli here. Kiowa standing by. Flight path updated. Guardian awaiting mission.
Apache on the warpath.
Heads up, Commander. The convoy is about to leave the AO.
Apache here. Apache reporting in.
Watch out, a Russian drone. They're trying to identify your position.
Apache is
They'll
combat
probably
ready.
arrive from the direction of
Maximum
Kaliningrad
power.
and try to go through our positions. Another convoy destroyed. Keep up the good work, Commander.
Roger Wilco.
This drone
Flight
had
plan
all the
confirmed.
time in the world to recon your positions.
Guardian is
Now they
in the
sure
air.
know where to find you.
Guardian is Mission ready.
何も出せるやつない。
Apache on the warpath. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
We have detected 2 fast-moving groups, one on each road. There's no choice here. You need to split your forces, Commander.
Kiowa here.
マジかよ。
New flight path set.
Enemy assault group detected. They're coming our way. Call back your helicopters and defend the
マ
fort.
ジこれ。
Kiowa is on the
This town is
warpath.
heavily defended. It would be a better idea to intercept convoys further down the road.
この位置しんどない？
Apache copies. New flight plan received.
Kiowa copies. Guardian at your command.
Apache gunship. Apache at your command. Apache ready for combat. Full power. Apache awaiting mission.
Guardian here.
Another day, another convoy destroyed. This group of retreating troops is no more. Good job.
Guardian ready.
400なんて無理や。
Recon heli at your command. Guardian reporting in. Flight plan confirmed.
The convoy coming from the train station has been destroyed.
Apache
Good
is
job,
combat
Commander.
Ready. Apache reporting in. Apache here. Flying there.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Enemy attack repelled. Great job, Commander. Enemy retreating group successfully intercepted and destroyed.
Helicopter status is red. Who needs a guardian angel? Guardian.
Another convoy destroyed. Keep up the good work, Commander. A convoy of artillery units escorted by powerful short-range air defenses has been spotted. Let's ambush them with infantry rather than sacrificing helicopters.
Kiowa ready.
Black Hawk ready. Charge delivery underway.
We've spotted a group of heavily armored vehicles. Our unguided rockets won't be enough against them. We need choppers with dedicated anti-tank missiles.
Guardian, standing by.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
The Black Hawk is in the air. Heading there.
They decided to escort this convoy with Mi-24s, apparently. Prepare some AA to welcome them.
Heading there. Roger, flying there.
Guardian here.
Flying there now. Black Hawk reporting in.
Another retreating group eliminated. Good kill. A large number of tanks escorted by multiple anti-helicopter units has been spotted. It would be best to ambush them with infantry rather than attacking head-on with helicopters.
Black Hawk.
You can call in infantry equipped with javelins
Black Hawk
and
here.
drop them in concealed positions along the road to deal with these tanks. A convoy moving in the direction of Klaipeda is about to leave the AO, Commander. This group of retreating troops is no more. Good job.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Another day, another convoy destroyed.
この運んだやつがこっちに行かせたの？
Guardian, awaiting mission.
Watch out! This convoy is leaving the AO, Commander!
Already there.
Apache copies. Apache on the warpath. Black Hawk at your command.
Commander, a large column of
Apache at
armored
your
vehicles
command.
is arriving from the direction of Klaipeda. I don't really get what they're doing. Normally, they're supposed to attack in the other direction.
Apache ready for combat. Apache standing by.
More enemy drones coming your way.
Blackhawk standing by.
They know we're here. They know we have mostly helicopters. Expect a larger assault equipped with anti-aircraft defense this time. The convoy coming from the train station has been destroyed. Good job, Commander. The FARP is running out of supplies, Commander. I transferred the command of our cargo helicopters to you. Resupply the position in the village, or establish a new FARP somewhere else.
Blackhawk reporting in. Apache here.
Flying there now. Chinook standing by. Heavy transport ready. Drop the cargo.
Large enemy assault group spotted. Heading toward the FARP.
Guardian.
We've been hit. Master warning.
Chinook. DZ coordinates received.
Apache reporting in.
Enemy retreating group successfully intercepted and destroyed.
Rangers, lead the way! Get your asses in that building!
Flight plan updated.
Chinook here.
終わるね。
Apache gunship. Blackhawk awaiting mission. Chalk's on the deck.
The enemy assault has been stopped. Good job, Commander. A large convoy of vehicles is heading in our direction from Klaipeda. It's hard to identify exactly what it is, but it's heavy, and they're moving fast. They're kicking up a huge cloud of dust.
Apache copied. New flight plan received.
Apache is combat ready.
Enemy helicopters! Fire at will! No, wait! Those are ours! Hold your fire! Hold your fire! This is General Bennett. We're arriving from Klaipeda with USMC reinforcements. I understand now why we met so little resistance on the way. There are wrecks of enemy vehicles everywhere on that road. Is it a reenactment of the 2003 Highway of Death in Iraq?
Glad to see you alive and kicking, General. Commander, we're done here. We are TB. Counselor, alarming communication from Kunis. The Russians have launched a massive assault across the river, supported by airstrikes and a heavy artillery barrage. The Lithuanian forces have lost their cohesion, and our troops were forced to retreat.
Numinous River is our last line of defense. If the Russians cross it, it's over. We lose the Baltic states, and who knows where they will stop. Order a counterattack immediately.
Sir, our troops have already had their asses handed to them by the artillery. If they attack, they won't last an hour. The Russians have committed everything they have to this assault.
Exactly. And it is time to turn this disaster into a golden opportunity. We have one last chance to stop them, and I need a distraction for the Russians. Order the counterattack.
But I don't understand. What's the point? Without any reinforcements coming, this is a useless sacrifice.
Stop contesting my orders, Williams. I've brought you up to this position. I can bring you all the way down if I want. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're losing this war. So I hope I don't have to justify myself every minute over the death of a few hundred soldiers. Order the counterattack now!
No! I refuse to participate in this slaughter if you don't tell me what's going on first.
I see. Well, look. There is a dam overlooking the city holding 500 million cubic meters of water. So if this dam happened to be destroyed, the entire valley would be flooded. All the pontoons, bridges, and all the Russian troops and their equipment massed for the assault would be washed away. This would also create an uncrossable natural barrier for weeks, if not months to come, giving us time to reorganize our defense and save us from a humiliating defeat. Captain, are you and your men ready?
Always, sir. Mission objectives are clear. 3-man green light teams. Low altitude drop in the river. Swim downstream, plant the device, and kaboom.
Perfect. You know about the procedure?
We all know the procedure, sir. It's been an honor.
For me too, Captain.
Wait, what device? A few swimmers will never be able to carry enough explosive to blow up the dam. And this is the plan for which you're ready to sacrifice all our men? This is crazy.
Williams. Always sticking your nose where you shouldn't, aren't you? I can see your motivation has waned recently. So let me explain what's gonna happen. And I hope this will cheer you up and make you fully cooperative again. Have you ever heard of Saddam?
The dictator?
No, the bomb. Special atomic demolition munition. A man-portable, low-yield nuclear device. Most of them were decommissioned at the end of the Cold War. But of course, We kept a few just in case. So believe me, the dam will definitely blow up.
A nuclear bomb? Are you insane? I refuse to participate in this operation.
Oh, you are participating in this operation, Lieutenant Colonel Williams. Look, you are even leading it according to these papers bearing your signature. Which means that if the mission were to fail, be assured you would be the one taking the blame, not me. So I would put all my skills and effort into making it succeed if I were you. Remember, I'm only an advisor here, and I strongly advise you to do exactly as I say.
なんか2つミッションやって満足。